Alright, time for a NASUS game. I'll be playing this one against a Gragas here, which is a completely chill matchup for me. This champ's not a champ that really goes for any invades, so that's ideally what you want to pick this champ into if you can. First picking him can be done as well, because 90% of the time, probably more, 99% of the time, it's just going to be an assumed NASUS top lane. So yeah, you can definitely get away with that one too. But this champion is absolutely incredible for jungle, especially in low elos, because one, people struggle closing out games a lot. You don't get invaded that much, so it's also going to be a low elo game. I'll show you how to do this. It's a very, very, very easy way to play, really. It's very easy. You just basically abuse the power NASUS has when you hit like Trinity Force item spike with enough stacks, and you just win the game. Like, at that stage, you can be so strong that you just 1v1 anybody, and then you can abuse solo kill experience a lot. So those are big things to look for. And now in this case, if you can get a leash on NASUS, that would be absolutely amazing. Any time save is great, because you're gonna be very, very slow with your clear, especially on like camp 1. It is especially slow, so that's definitely a situation you'd want to look for a leash if possible. If not, you can absolutely do it without one, but it just makes your life much nicer to get like 400 or 500 damage from your team. So yeah, blue start is the most ideal because it does help with a bit of ability haste, so that will speed up your clear speed and stacking potential. So that is potentially something to look for, but you can start either side, it doesn't matter that much. 102 damage. I need to actually make sure here that I don't overdo it. That's gonna tick twice. We're gonna drag it and Q it. Sustain potential here is completely easy. Like, you have fleet footwork and you have NASUS sustain, so you're completely fine on that front. 124. You definitely, every time you want to note how much damage your Q does while you're hitting the camp, this will help you out a lot. I missed the small one. That's very sad, actually. Just a little bit too little damage on that. Gonna drag this with us here and just Q it as it walks up to me. Perfect. Not a point in Q. There we go. We're at 158 right now. Beautiful. You're not looking here to like really hit all those small ones, because you definitely do still want to have a respectable clear speed. So you're really looking to, like, if you can sneak like a small one on the wolves, for example, that's great. But don't try to focus too much on just hitting small ones, especially in like a raptor camp or something. That's not what you want to look for. Team is losing a bit. That's completely cool. Not a problem whatsoever. Make sure that that's also a last hit. If your team starts like losing massively, it's not really a big deal, because as NASUS, you are just so chilling. Like, it's so chill. You get to an item stage, and if the enemy team isn't like insanely fat, you just win. Which they could definitely be insanely fat by then. It's definitely possible. But you are not like, it's not like you're gonna do no ganks at all, right? Like, you're definitely gonna try to do something. Like this top lane gank here, for example, absolutely free. I think Aatrox might actually solo kill him before I get there. Let me at least get the assist on this, please. Just gonna run up to him and wither him as fast as I can. I'm just gonna Q him from that. He should die. Yeah, perfect. Very good. Gonna help him shove out the wave a little bit here. Good job. He ghosted. We're happy with that. We help him shove the wave as fast as possible. This guy's not teleport. We want to get it into the turret as quickly as we can. And then first back, we are looking for a Sheen always. There's like no doubt. You always go Sheen. And if you can get an extra longsword with that, is great. You're going Trinity Force first item, so I'd recommend building Sheen first. And then just longswords out of these, whatever you can afford. If you can afford the entire phage, I would build the entire phage, but just build like longswords as your components, because the extra bit of damage is obviously nice. And we're simply just going to go back to our Gromp and go for a next rotation of our clear. Now, you notice we're skipping Scuttle. The reason we are skipping Scuttle is because the camps we're going for now are worth more. And I went for the top lane gank already, so my time has been spent, and I need to try to be as efficient as possible with my clear. So I am making sure that I just get my clear going once again instead of trying to go for the Scuttle there. And this combines into really wanting to play for these Void Grubs. Very big priority on NASUS, because you have a lot of pressure going into side waves with this champion. So you absolutely want to look for that as much as you can. So that is what we're going to be doing. We are going to be looking to go for the void drops and get that side wave pressure in there, so we can create a good situation for the mid to late game for ourselves. Get good pushing power and all of that. I'll probably snipe one of the small ones in this instance. That's okay. I have to move here. Move in from the backside. My team is fighting, so we're definitely going to try to rotate for this. I think this should be fine. Hit that guy. Perfect. The Lux as well. She's going to flash over the wall. I'm not going to let her flash. I'm going to let Teemo kill her then. But I'm not going to let her flash there. Teemo should realistically get her, right? Okay, perfect. So she was walking to the wall to flash, but as soon as I moved for that, she couldn't do that anymore, right? That was a very important thing to note right there. So yeah, we hit the small one with a Q there. Just see if my team helps me with this. I'm going to be very slow because I'm not level 6 yet. Usually you could like abuse level 6 for this pretty easily, but I don't have that right now, so... And Teemo helps me, I'm very happy with that. If you can get level 6 going into this, that is ideally what you want to look for. Wither him. I'm just gonna finish it, honestly. Even if I die for it, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna die for this because Aatrox decides that AFKing top wave is gonna be worth it to him. That's completely okay. I'm worth a shutdown, sadly. Very interesting. But I genuinely don't mind dying for Void Grubs. They're so strong. It's just one of those situations where like he was just holding like permafreeze, and I don't know about that one. Like he could have just been fine with helping us probably. It's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. He just kind of came back, and it is what it is. If I'm level 6 going into the Void Grubs, I completely delete them because your ultimate does a significant amount of damage to those things. So it would speed up your clear greatly. So if you can play for like being able to hit level 6 on like the first Void Grub, that is ideally what you want to go for, which is doable. But obviously in this case, like that extra bit of time I spent ganking and everything, like, it just turned out a bit differently, right? It's not a problem though, but still. There is level 6. That's power spike number 1. 389. We are just going to go for another full clear here. Highest priority for me is getting these Void Grubs in 3 minutes. That is definitely something I'm looking for. Apart from that, I'm just chilling, man. I don't even care to contest Dragon. I think... Okay, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. It's completely fine. We're not going to worry about it. I don't want to be on the map trying to hunt for a ton of kills with all my camps up. I just don't want that. Ever. I don't want that because as NASUS, I need to get my stacks. My stacks are what makes you skill. And you really don't want to run around the map like a headless chicken, not getting your stacks. That's really bad gameplay. Your team is just going to have to deal with the fact that you're going to be weaker early. And that is just the way it is. Get some of those hits in on the small ones here. Finish the rest of this full clear. We're looking to get towards Trinity Force. The fights I'm reacting for and those fights I'm playing towards are generally the fights where like most of my camps are down, if not all of them are down, and I just have a bit of downtime. That's the time you want to look for stuff. I have done stuff for my team, so it's not like I've done nothing, but I'm not going to like react to like a bot lane situation there, for example, when my entire jungle is up, so I can just do a full clear instead and be much better off. Keep stacking. I trolled so hard there. I just lost stacks for no reason. I just mindlessly smited that. Let's see if I can go top here. Because now my camps are down, so I have some downtime to look for this. Let's go in. We wither him as fast as we can. Do I have to flash or ult here? I don't think so, right? Okay, perfect. It's fine. Does he have teleport? He doesn't. I'm just going to shove the wave. I could have ulted for that and maybe saved my Aatrox, but I didn't think it was going to be so bad. Okay, maybe this is a bit slow of a push. I thought I was going to push faster, but I'm very slow with no points in E. I think I trolled my Aatrox pretty hard. I'm unhappy with what I just did. The wave should still be okay-ish, but I definitely trolled. I thought I pushed faster, but I just don't. I need to recall because otherwise I can't play for these Void Grubs, which is a problem for me. I'm not happy with what I just did to my Aatrox. I should have not pushed that, which is on me completely. I'll try to pay him back with a quick return gank. Priority is going to go towards this. It's fine. His CS is not looking too good. I mean, I guess Darius isn't either. They're dying quite a bit. But I definitely don't goof this wave, and I'm very unhappy with what I just did there. It was fine, and then because I had no pushing power at all, essentially, I wasn't able to make that work too well. So, what? You scumbag. Can I even... Jesus Christ, man. Let me just kill you, please. Thank you. Wither, Q. Why do you have another one of those? Okay, there we go. Perfect. 2v1. Yes, you have ult. NASUS. You're chilling with Trinity Force. It's completely free. That is why this champ's so ridiculous. Like, you hit that ult with Trinity Force with enough stacks, you just delete anyone. It doesn't matter anymore. It is so free. Just lost at these Void Gobs. We really need to make sure we get these Void Gobs. I just straight up 2v1 them. That's kind of funny. No, don't do it to me, Gragas. That's mine, thank you. You didn't get the... Yeah, nice. Okay, Timo, we're just looking at me. Just wither the Darius. It's free. Free. Absolutely free. Getting some good last hits in there as well. Beautiful. We got to our weak stage, and now it's impossible for the enemy team to win. So it's completely free game from this point forward. Try to get your Sheen procs off with your Q every time as well. This will help you last hit better. Good. And now we're just going to go for another full clear here. We definitely need our ult to be strong in fight situations, so we're not going to try to like fight without ult. That would be a bad call. But yeah. Just keep noting on how much damage your Q actually does, so you can actually properly get last hits with it. My ult is up. Beautiful. My entire bot side is up as well. So we're still trying to be as efficient as possible with like hitting camps and stuff. So we're not making like greedy plays, trying to go for fights. Although we can at this stage force fights a bit harder, I still don't want to drop like camp efficiency. Because for NASUS that is just unacceptable, really. Your stacks are like everything when it comes to scaling, right? So you don't want to like underdo it with that. Okay. Scuttle is going to spawn soon. Ideally, I'd like to get that. 774. Gonna hit it down. Good enough. Okay, 27. One more Q. Perfect. We react to this bot gank. Okay, wait for the Jinx to walk up a bit. Wait for them to go forward. Maybe he walks into me here. I don't know if this bush is warded. We'll see. It is warded. I do have approach velocity, but yeah, it's not going to work there. I think this was warded, so that's why I tried to go from here, but I didn't commit to the fight. I think I can just walk at this, honestly. Wither that. Dead. Perfect. 2 kills. And we get the turret as well. We just hit this down with Qs. Perfect. Wither with approach velocity lets you walk up the stuff very comfortably. So we could just run that down and it's pretty free. Not a problem. 3,500 gold. We're absolutely swimming. What? Do you have to interrupt me with no reason? Really? Fine. Jeez, Lux. Oh, come on, man. Why? That was not necessary. I am leaving, though. I can get the... Okay, I could get the CDR boots, but I'm gonna go for defensive boots here. I think I'm just gonna go steel caps here, and then we'll go for a spirit visage. And that way we can get armor and magic resist. And then we get some more armor on the next one. I could play for the dragon here. I guess I could. I guess I should just. Fine, it's fine. It's considering just clearing this, hitting level 11, finishing my smite upgrade type deal, but I guess I can dragon here. It's okay. Wither, and you're dead. You. Oh, come on. Wait, she got a shield, you rat. Okay, fine. That's on me. I should have killed her. That's trolling. Come on. What is going on here then? I'm just getting like... Okay. Dude, I'm so sad that I missed the kill on Gena. I should have forced that down harder. I'm trolling for that one. Just gonna zone the Jinx a bit, I guess. I can't get the Wither on him. I'm gonna have to respect him here, sadly. Damn, I just get like thrown around there and CC'd. It's a bit annoying, I guess. That's okay. That's all me for not killing Renata as well. I should have just ran her down better, but I didn't. Team is kind of overcommitting to something there. It's okay. Yeah, it was my bad. I could have played that fight better to get it, but I got kind of tossed around a bit and everything. Still didn't die though, but yeah, it's could have done that better for sure. Oh, I still got it. Her ult does no damage. Okay, it's free. Wither him. Okay, my Aatrox is a lot slower than I thought he would be. Ah, he's just gonna kill me. Okay, cool. Thank you, mate. Note to self, ignore Aatrox. I didn't have ult there, so it wasn't worth the fight. This man is worth absolutely nothing. Okay. My bad. My bad. That one's on me. I should have not played with this Aatrox whatsoever there. Because Darius, he kind of just ran me down. He just ran off to the left, and he was also way slower than I thought. I thought a Wither would be enough, but I'm not level 11 yet. I didn't have my ult there either, and it just was not a good situation to go for. I should have just, like, ran away, and it was a mistake I made there. Just committed to a play I couldn't commit to, and I gave Darius a lot of money for that. If I have ult there, I can fight him, but I just don't have ult there, so I just shouldn't fight him. If my Aatrox was stronger, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but, yeah, you know, what do you do? I made a mistake. Let's just get our clear in. We need the stacks. Smite is finished. That is good. My team is not looking too good in this position. That's one. Just hit the slow on him. Perfect. Got my approach velocity. I'm getting so body blocked by my Tomkins there. It's crazy. That is wild body blocking levels. He's withered, so he should die. Okay, there we go. If I didn't get body blocked there, I would have been able to reach, but I just got super body blocked. It is what it is. Let me yoink his camps at the same time here. We're gonna take everything we can. Like, all the last hits on these camps are what we're looking for. We can also go for this Rift Herald still. It is gonna despawn, but I still have like a minute on it, so it should be okay. Getting that Rift Herald is gonna be quite nice. Let's go for it here. I have a minute. I should be fine to do this. And kite it a little bit. It's not gonna go. I do have ult, so if they do show, it's fine. I think I just 1v4 them or something. Doesn't really matter too much, I think, but I'm not going for it. It's okay. I'll try to Q smite it here. If you time it well, you can get your stack out of it. Let's go for Darius. Gonna run away from me. I think he might. Don't get hit by his blades. Perfect. Get our stacks. I'm just claiming everything for the stacks. Alright, get our frozen heart. Perfect. Actually, no, we get frozen heart. Yeah, there's no way I don't. Get another cloth armor for that. Beautiful. We're at almost 600 stacks here at 20 minutes. Absolutely incredible. With enough damage, I'm actually hitting the small ones here, because now I'm just kind of chilling on that, right? I can just get it. Oh, that's an engage for my team. I don't have ult, so I'm not going to react to it. I don't care. They can die. I really don't want to go into a fight without NASUS ult. NASUS ult's making me like 10 times stronger, and I can't really ignore fighting without it. So if my team dies for now, that's okay. If they get the fight, that's okay as well. We do this. The guy's gonna run. Yeah, she's gonna run into me. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Yoink. Flash used as well. I was looking at that situation to see if they would, or if I can get a play out of it. I do not have smite here, though. I can dragon, it's fine. I think my Q does enough damage. 867, that's enough. I'll manage. Last hit this with the Q. 867. Good. Beautiful. Let's go pretty aggressive here. We have all the space to do that stuff now. She's clearing the wave pretty aggressively. That's a little unfortunate. 1. Run him down for 2. Weather this guy too. Dead. Perfect. I mean, honestly, this is just comedy. Like, this is so easy. This champion is disgusting when you get strong enough. Gonna just Rift Herald right away here as well. I'm just gonna let it bounce unless Aatrox wants to control it. That's fine with me as well, but I'm just gonna start queuing the turret. Because this way I can actually finish the turret with the Rift Herald dash. And then I can just use the Rift Herald dash, and I'm gonna... I think I reached that. I'm not sure if I reached this, but I'm gonna try my best to reach this. If this works, this is gonna be beautiful. It should work. Go for top turret. Boom. 2 times the side lane turret for a lot of gold. And then we should be able to dash into this, maybe. I think this is going to die, though. Yeah, no, this definitely dies. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we got the bot turret, we got the side turret here for 700 gold, and we were able to like then dash the Rift Herald through here. And this is also why I focused the turret instead of dashing it into it in the first place. Because if I hit the turret myself, I can then like secure the kill with that bounce and then hopefully dash the Rift Herald towards the other place, which is what I did. Kind of a little strategy you can go for. Just Rift Herald, or ult, sorry. Can I move, like, actually? Wither. Okay, it got ignited, which is a bit of a problem. I'm 1v4 here, so I definitely have to be a bit respectful. Okay, thank you for saving me, actually. I think I could have been alive still, but my ult was about to end. And I'm just getting a bit too hunted here. Don't get hit by that. It's okay. I don't think that was necessary, but I think it's not a bad shout to go for what he did. It's completely fine. I'm just using my Qs on this to heal a little bit as well. Hit him with that. Can't overextend here too easily. I have to actually be somewhat respectful. Wither him again. Bonk. Easy. I currently still don't have ult, so I have to be like somewhat careful. My ult's gonna make me a lot weaker. Well, I don't think this is the play, but... My ult's gonna be back in 5 seconds, so I'm gonna be strong enough to fight then. But until that point, I also have 3,500 gold, right? So I think I'm just going to take my reset here real quick. Now, at this point, the items I'm looking for are probably going to be Jaksho and Thornmail, I think. Seems reasonable. Let's do that. Okay, I need to go for... I think I should go Jaksho here, because I can go Jaksho, I believe. I don't have enough money. That's fine. I thought I could go Jaksho with a with this thing, but I missed like 50 gold for that. Still, I think Jaksho is going to be a better completion item there. It's fine. Because the component from Thornmill is going to give me the heal cut thing anyway. And that heal cut's going to be pretty nice against like Darius, Gragas. Jinx as well, to be fair, when she gets that. I can easily Baron here as well. I wonder how good I can solo this. Nasus ult does make it possible, but I think I should go mid lane here, honestly. This is warded. Just need to reach for a Wither on Jinx. Yeah, she's now dead, officially dead. Approach velocity smite there, in case you're wondering why I smite that. I actually had the Wither on her already, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was kind of troll actually, fair play. I didn't have to do that. Okay, thanks some throw damage, it's fine. We can heal back pretty easily. NASUS Qs that do like heal me for 300 basically, as you see. It's completely free. I kind of just want a Baron. Take this guy's camps, do Baron. Heal myself back up. Don't go for the dragon, just do the damn Baron. Like, what are you going for here? I kind of just want to send it. I think I can solo it, to be honest. I'm just going to see if my team actually wants to, like, rotate to something. I'm just going to send it. We'll see what happens. Ult. The problem here is I'm, like, doing half damage because of the damage debuff, but we're going to send it anyway. We have sustain. We should be able to do this, I think. It's going to take a while. My team is just trolling me, so it's whatever. Yeah, it's taking a while. Not the biggest fan of this. Jeez, there is no way. They just hard ignore me. Okay. Oh, he's still at passive. I need to run. My Jug Show is going. I don't have ult now. Follow this guy. Wither him. I'm ignoring Darius because I don't really care about him too much. Don't get hit by that one. Wither him. Don't get hit by that one either. Wither him again. We're just abusing approach velocity here, basically. Dead. It was fine. I would have just preferred to finish the Baron with a team that would want to do something with me, but they didn't. I wanted to see if I could solo it, but the damage cut in half by the Baron debuff is too much for me. Like, I wasn't losing any HP against it, but yeah, you know. Can you just help me today, this time around, please? I'm just gonna start it again. I'll wait with my ult in for my team to get here, I guess. Please stand closer to the Baron. I guess it's good enough. I have enough range like this. I should be able to finish it. It's fine. Look, if I don't tank the Baron here, my damage is not halved, so I can actually do this at a reasonable pace. He's obviously going to take some damage, but it's just going to have to be fine since he's the only one willing to help me with the objective. So it is what it is. It just is what it is. If I don't let him tank the debuff, it's going to take absolutely forever to kill that thing because Tom doesn't do any damage. If it was like Ezreal reacting or Teemo or something, then it doesn't really matter. I can tank the debuff and it's fine. But yeah, in that case, I have to let someone else tank it. 1200 damage is good. Oh, whoops. My team is fighting here. Wither him. I don't have ult for another 5 seconds, but I should be okay. Dead. He is dead. I don't really know why I withered him, but it's a 6-second cooldown, so it doesn't matter. It's for a 5-second duration slow, and it's 6-second cooldown, so you perma wither somebody, which is kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. I'll do the objective, it's fine. I'm literally invincible, like, here. Like, there's nothing they can do against me. Absolutely zero. I'm almost at 900 stacks as well. GG, he says. Right. 1000 damage on this. I don't have smite right now, so it's a bit awkward. Okay, I got it. It's fine. I kind of can just ignore my teammates and just run a side lane down by myself. I think I just solo bot here. Give me the cat. Nope. Unlucky. I kind of want them to just go all in on me and just like 1v4 them, but I guess this is gonna have to be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna let my team die here, or like let them lose if they can lose. Okay, they don't lose, it's fine. Wither. Okay, cool, yeah. Went out to ult down, it's fine. Wither this guy again. We get this down. I'll ult here. Q. 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 Wither. Q. Nope. Oh, I didn't kill him with that. champion is disgusting at this point in the game. I'm max build. I have like 1,000 stacks. We're chilling. Plus 50. End the game. There you go. That's why NASUS is so good. I can just chill early game. I did get a couple kills this game. However, I just chilled, got that Trinity Force power spike, and I instantly 1v2'd enemy mid jungle. Like instantly. Like it's just very, very good. You just need enough stacks to do it with your Trinity Force, and it's free. And with that being said, though, that was it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like button below. Helps me quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so yet, and I will see you guys in the end game stats. Okay, so we're not moving into the end game stats just yet. I felt like doing a game number 2, so we're gonna do the second game here as well. But before we do that, I quickly wanted to mention that more than half the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. If you are already subscribed, hitting the like button helps out a lot as well. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy game number 2. Alright, time for a NASUS game. This will be a low elo game. I'll show you how to play this champion. This champion is absolutely incredible. Incredible for like lower elo. I think up to like, I would say up to probably about platinum, he'll be very effective. From my experience, people really don't push you or invade you or any of that, anything like that. It's very rare. Now, does it like not happen at all? No, it does happen sometimes, but it doesn't happen very often, which as NASUS is ideal. This champion is going to be really bad early game, but it will always win mid to late, essentially. Essentially. If you play it well, if you play it smart throughout, which I'm going to show you how to do and what to look for with this champion, you will be able to get quite far here. So clear. Oh, wow. This guy is going for this cheese invade. Okay, okay. It's relatively frustrating, this. I'm not gonna lie. My man is really trying to harass. Alright. Very interesting. The cheese play was going on there. We have 600 damage on smite, which is actually a problem. Okay, I didn't want this, but I do want the stack from this, so we're just gonna hit it down. We're doing it in the bush here as well because of the dude showing up, of course. And then if he has a ward on it, doing it in the bush there actually helps me out quite a lot. I'll hold on to my smite as well, because right there I couldn't really smite Q anymore. It would be too late, which is relatively annoying. Obviously, you wouldn't want this to happen this way, which if you don't get cheesed like that, you're gonna be better off. But it is what it is. Alright, we'll be a bit slower even now. Like, this is gonna make even slower, but that's okay. Nothing too concerning. Gonna mainly focus the big one down here. You're not looking to really hit the small ones much, because you actually want to try to get like some type of clear speed in there still. So just focusing on getting the big ones down is ideally what you want to go for. This way you're not gonna fall too far behind on tempo. If you start to greed for like small ones, things could go pretty bad for you. Place it over here. Right here I can go for like one small one a little bit. Okay, I'm really getting pressured on this one. This is actually good to see. It's completely fine. Like in that situation earlier, Viego can try to all-in me potentially, but I do still have the room to run out. It doesn't really have the room to go for that, per se. However, being seen there, I will actually go past my wolves here, or past the red buff here, and do this camp first. The reason I'm doing this first, because there's a potential chance he tries to like late invade my bots. No, he's bot lane. Okay, completely fine. It's a small one in this case, and we should be able to get one back for the big one. Does get that gank off. None of this is really my concern. Obviously, that invade's a little bit annoying. But for the most part here, we're just chilling. We're just making sure we get our clear done. Even though it's going to be a very slow one in this game, specifically due to that, like, potential cheesy, whatever that was, invade. But as long as we get through it, it's okay. Smite that. And we're just making sure we get our stacks, basically. Alright, that's good enough for me. Don't get a gank out of it in this case, and that's okay. This is like the slowest part or the weakest part of NASUS. You get the back for your Sheen on your first back pretty much always. And then we can look for like maybe a top gank in this angle while our camps are basically respawning. Gonna maybe look for top scuttle, top gank, because this wave is gonna push into the Darius. Aurora doesn't have the most mana, and there's definitely a potential gank chance here. You do want to look for some of these ganks in situations, but don't try to force them too hard. could run over this way. That Viego is inting. He doesn't have flash. He just dies to Akali. Just wither him here. Just hit him down. Very nice. He gets that perfect. We push the rest of this wave out, and this way he gets the back a little bit faster. Okay, I went for the mid gank because the Viego went mid, so the top lane situation is obviously a little iffy. But, yeah. Pushing the wave in as fast... Jeez, not recalling, really? Don't know about that one, Akali. Quickly get the Q on that. Really be careful with your smite. You don't want to, like, smite it out, you know? You want to actually last hit it with your Q. For the most part. Alright, we have another full clear to go for here. Obviously, slightly delayed, like I'm not doing it on spawn in this instance because I saw the mid lane situation pop up, but that's completely fine. Casually hit this down. And we're just getting through like the slow stages of the game for NASUS. There's obviously those opportunities there, like between clears where I am gonna go for the play. Like I will go for like a situation to help my team out, absolutely. But I'm not gonna try to overforce it or anything. Hit that one down. Ooh, I think I might have slightly messed up the reset. Yeah, I did. It's okay. Just go for the second clear. In this situation, like you could say, you could maybe do these, but I don't okay, he's going bot lane. I guess I can go for them. I didn't really want to because of mid prio. Like I didn't have very good mid prio in that instance, so it's better for me to just like chill on that. And we can go there now. We're skipping past this camp, that's okay. Because obviously we saw him bot lane, so we're just gonna go try this now. It's pretty free. I do have top prio, but the mid prio is looking a bit sketch, and the Viego is probably gonna go for Dragon here, I would imagine. But that's completely fine. Just focus them down one by one. If you have ult for this, you can also ult for this if you want to. But he's gonna do Dragon, so I'm just gonna completely chill here. It's not a problem. Make sure to like have a Sheen proc ready when you're like looking to go for big damage on these. Just trade Dragon for the Void Drops. It's completely fine. There we go. And we're chilling. All of this is about, we're just chilling. It's gonna be a bit slow early. As long as you get focused on your stacks, it's completely okay. Which is what makes this so easy, because all you really have to do is just focus on getting some stacks. Now, what we notice here, something important, we see the Viego still being bot side, so we definitely want to go take his red buff, as that has recently respawned. So that is something I'm definitely looking for. And then maybe within this time frame, we can also get some of these camps if they would respawn. Because obviously they're going to be a bit weird because of the Viego doing that strange invade, so they don't have, like, proper timers. We're doing 394 with a Sheen proc, I believe. So we'll just do that, smite here. Still bot lane, we're just going to check his Krugs. In these situations, if you see the enemy jungler, you can obviously try to counter gank if you're like close, but if you're not close enough to counter gank, just going for the invade and stealing his camps is what you kind of want to do. It gives a way for like a slower champ like NASUS here to get somewhere with this. I'm running past that right now because the wave is going to pass by here in a second, and I don't actually want to... Oh, okay. I'm actually in trouble if I try to fight him here, I think. We can try. Okay, that brand is kind of annoying. I could win the fight against him 1v1 very easily, but I didn't have a mid laner in that situation, and the brand has the priority on me, so I actually have to respect him a little bit, sadly. Didn't want to respect him like that, but I have no choice. Oh, Aurora. Interesting. I'm dead then. Very interesting. Aurora ult down. Aurora invaded me. Very spicy. Fair play. Get that. I think my team should win this, realistically. They do. Not bad. So we have 2 minutes 20 on Void Grubs. My highest priority right now is definitely going to go towards getting the 6 Void Grubs. I'm just going to start down here and clear all the way up. And just play for that. It's completely fine. Okay, he did in fact go for his Raptors pretty quickly, so he was able to kind of defend them. If it wasn't for Aurora there, I would not have died on blue buff either. So just fair play to the top laner for invading me there. It's completely fine. Just gonna chill. Might as well get an extra hit on that. And we're just gonna slowly clear back up. We're getting through our clears very well. We have pretty good stacks on pace here. We're pretty happy with this. Not too bad. Okay, Viego is showing top. That's good information, actually. I might be able to use that, because I can just do the bot side entirely now from him. He probably dies to bleed. He doesn't die to bleed, unfortunate. What we know is because we saw his bot side camps respawn and he's top lane right now, we're just going to do that again. And this way we can still create a bit of a good situation for ourselves, even against somebody who is going to be stronger than us early on. So we're just going to send it. See if he backs here. I think Viego is recalling right now, but I should be okay to just take his Gromp here as well. We still have 50 seconds on the Void Grub, so we are chilling. There we go, beautiful. Take 2 of his camps. His wolves would be a little bit too deep. We could have a little bit higher stack potential here. However, I did counter jungle him and stuff, and obviously died as well. So it's gonna be a tiny bit lower, but it's still very good amount. And that's all we really care about. We're looking to do this and hit Trinity Force. And if you have good enough stacks going into Trinity Force, you are just winning the game, basically. Like, no matter how far behind you are, like at that point, you are so strong that you can just win from there. We have 12 seconds on grubs. Tell the team to play for 6 of these. And we were happy. I could go top here, but my priority is straight up just Void Grubs. Like, there's nothing else. We're just going to go for the 6 on these. Because it's going to help me personally as well a lot. Because I can force side lanes really well with NASUS later on especially. So going for 6 grubs is quite nice. They're going to go for Dragon probably, and that's okay. If Viego tries to fight me, he loses at this point, I think. Maybe not just yet, because I don't have Trinity Force just yet, but it's going to be close. Finishing these as a priority, as I said. There we go. I can ult for this as well if I feel like I have to do it a lot faster. This will definitely speed up my situation. But we're not stressing about anything right here. Good. I think I can do this on mid lane. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna run forward, Ghost, Wither. It's very frustrating. I don't actually think I can do anything because the Viego showed up. If the Viego wouldn't show up for that, I can probably be okay. But because he showed... Okay, I mean, he didn't commit to me. I probably could have killed the brand, to be fair. But yeah, him showing up was enough for me to have to back off there, unfortunately. Just give Dragon, it's okay. We're creating a CS lead because we're still consistently taking this guy's camps. We're going to go for his rep buff here as well. What we're doing here is we're like counteracting invading him for his camps. Counteracting his ganks with invading him for his camps. So this way, he gets the ganks offshore a little bit, but he still loses consistently for things, if that makes sense. It's fine. Just fight him straight up. That's frustrating, man. I'm just dead. Yeah, amazing. Ah, damn. Alright, fair play. The enemy team seems to be rotating consistently faster than mine. Which is frustrating, to say the least, but it is okay. If I had Trinity Force there, he would have just died. But he's got one shot by Aurora damage. Just delete it. Unlucky. Definitely gonna go for the Mercs in this game. You can go CDR boots, but against a team like that, I just want to have some Mercs. This is a little frustrating. Things are going a little bit more annoying for me than they really should. Because obviously the Viego easily gets 1v1'd. My team sees me do this, so they potentially have some priority rotation speed on it, right? But it never happens. Which, it is what it is. My early game doesn't go great. That's completely okay, because I have Trinity Force now. I'm sitting on a lot of stacks as well, so I'm through the worst part of the game. It's gone fine. Bit behind, but that's completely okay. Just want you to realize that these situations are completely fine to be in. As long as you have enough stacks, it's not a problem. Okay. I wanted to initially like look top, but it's not really going to happen. So now on the map, we're going to have to identify what are big threats. Okay, big incomes as well. This guy's worth 300 gold for Misfortune, so we're definitely going to want to look for that. That is definitely a thing to look for. We're just going to speed this up, clear through everything, and then we should be able to run bot pretty quick. It's okay. Our game begins about now. We're in a very good position. Could things have gone slightly better for me this game? Absolutely. Like, absolutely. If he doesn't, like, cheese me there, I might be able to get, like, a proper clear in for, like, a bot lane gank or something. Or maybe the invades could go slightly better if my team would help me more than he gets help from his team. Those things could definitely be the case, but that's not the case here, and that's okay. Team falling behind, absolutely fine. This is what we want to see right now, because this is exactly what I want to show you. This is pretty much perfect for the video. And getting a game like this where I don't get like lucky or anything. Oop, I missed a stack there. That's quite bad actually. Alright, we're looking definitely bot here. We're gonna just run into this bush. Sweeping trinkets. And we're just gonna wait for the Misfortune. Do not grief me, Lux, please. You have got to be kidding. That ward placement. Really? Alright, fair enough. I think Lux made it relatively obvious, to be fair. That's a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Ward here as well. Let's go for this, I guess. Hit your Lux Q, please. Thank you. Wither him. He's withered, so he should die. It's pretty free. Some couple points into Wither, you're going to get pretty far. Akali is going pretty deep, so we're just going to follow her here real quick. If he didn't ward in that bush, it would be kind of free. Dude, my Akali is trolling. Okay, cool. That's very annoying, actually. Mid lane turret's gone, so I guess I can just walk out Brand from the backside here. My Akali just ran down instead of running up towards him. But I guess it's okay. This Brand should die here, I think. Really? Just gonna go for him in this situation. Should be able to ult. I have good speed towards him. That's annoying as well. Please, what are all these flashes, man? Can you just relax? Dude, I get like 35 flashes there. Are you serious? Jesus Christ. He's dead here, right? Dude, the amount of flashes I just got is completely crazy. Like, come on, man. I think I missed like 3 kills there just based on them flashing away from me. Come on. That is unfortunate. All right, well, it is what it is. Let's just finish the Rift Herald here. Everyone has flash. Unlucky. Unlucky. They might just dragon here. This is gonna take me a while because my damage gets cut in half on this and I don't have ult. Good. I have to take... Wait! No! Don't take it from me! I almost forgot about it for some reason. Jesus Christ. That was not particularly smart on my end. On my end. Let's just go... Actually, no, I need magic resist, don't I? Whoa. Yeah, I need magic resist. Let me get Spirit Visage instead then. Build the magic resist. Hello? Cool. They got dragon. It's fine. Dude, I should have been faster. Like, what am I doing? That's fair. That's on me. I probably could have contested this, to be fair. Does she get it? No, she doesn't. Okay, cool. 3 dragons for the enemy team. Not a problem. They don't have all their flashes now, so I should be able to win a fight, hopefully. Is my bot laner... Ezreal, are you gonna meme me like this, buddy? Really? Escape patterns. Ezreal is a bit too passive there. He didn't have to be that passive. I could just run at them and it's free. I'm not getting any of the kills, which is maybe a bit annoying. But, I don't know. Alright. Still fine. They don't kill me there. They can't really kill me, honestly, anymore. I guess my Akali's getting fed. It's a little annoying that I'm getting all these assists. Like, that's definitely not ideal for me. But on the other hand, I guess my team is getting kills, so hopefully that works for them. Just keep clearing. Keep getting our stacks up. We're still scaling. Like, we're like 1 kill, 5 assists, but we are the strongest member on our team by far. It's not even close. Like, it's literally not even close. I'm also stronger than anyone on their team. I'll directly win any given 1v1. Actually, let me get my level up here. Let's let her waste skills on the wave as well. Goodbye. It is not a problem. Easy mode. Yoink. Give me that plus 12. Beautiful. There we go. Easily run down that guy. That's shutdown number 1 for me. Unluckily, I'm not able to get the shutdown from the misfortune because Akali just got it, but it is chill. Let's take this. Gonna look for his topside camps here, probably. There he is. If he fights me, he dies. He's not gonna fight me. I think his red could be up. Yeah, it is. Perfect. 865 damage per Q. Okay, good. Kited into the bush here. Let me just auto-attack this casually for a second. Okay, he's just bot. I'm just gonna herald top lane right away. Get this into the turret. The turret's gonna die. We're gonna hit the Aurora with the Rift Herald and the wave into the turret. Turret's dead. Perfect. Very good push there. I can't reach that. That's gonna be annoying. One. 2, and leave. Cleared away for a little bit of a heal so I can potentially survive that turret shot. And that's the power of NASUS right there. Very good top push. We made sure not to Rift Herald into this turret because it died and we can just dash into the next one. We are in a strong position now. Let's get a Frozen Heart as well for the armor. Beautiful. Beautiful. My Akali is pretty strong, I will have to say. We are still the strongest member on the map, or the strongest person on the map right now. We have 555 stacks here. Absolutely amazing. We still have some red buff for a bit, so I'm just gonna do the camp here first and just get a clear in. Okay, I will definitely have to contest for the dragon here, of course. We don't want to give him soul point. They did play around their dragons pretty well, but we have the void grubs for the strong pushing situation, which is ideally what I want as NASUS. Because I can have very strong side lane pressure with this champion. So I want to play for void grubs generally as my priority. Which is what I did here, of course. Okay, team's kind of dying a bit. Probably have to run bots. Gonna get this thing real quick. Okay, he's still showing bot, which is gonna kill Brand right here. Make sure to clip the bush here, get the movement speed, wither him, and just prioritize dodging his skill shots. Bonk. I want my stack, so I'm just gonna wait. It's fine. I could have killed him with another ability, but that was not necessary. We just wait for the stack. I walk with my Darius here. Dragon's gonna spawn in 18 seconds, which is gonna be a priority for sure. I want to walk with my team forward. Get some stacks. Gonna lost at the big one with the Q here. Get those plus 12s in there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Kind of wish my Akali was like 0 and 10. That would be nice, but it is not the case. 900 damage. There we go. Probably just run up to this guy. I don't get body blocked too hard. I don't get the rich envision in time. If I could have withered him, he would have died, but it's okay. Take our control over his jungle. Everything seems to be down. Unlucky. just ult and instantly start Q spamming. I can't really overextend. We're just gonna hit turret. Wither her. Doesn't give me turret aggro, just a wither. And we just hit turret down. Make sure that turret pressure is gone. Perfect. Push this out. Beautiful. And I think we can end the game here. Just NASUS things. Just like 2-shot turrets, essentially. We're just gonna walk up and wither this guy, I think. Just hit him. Okay, I think I made a slight mistake because I'm gonna get turret aggro here. Almost got it down. Okay, so in this situation, we're just gonna look to hit some of these with Qs. Get a bit of healing. Shouldn't have placed my E under the brand because I got turret aggro from that, which is not great. Give me that stack. Gonna get rid of his shield there. Give me the other stack as well. We heal ourselves back by spamming Q. Oh, they just FF'd it. Well, as you saw, we had like the slow early game. Things didn't go particularly great for us. However, the second we picked up, we just instantly won all the fights for our team. Just completely right away. Like my team didn't even have to do much. They just got to clean up my dominance, basically. So yeah, that's really it for the power of NASUS. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure the like button below helps me quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well, and I will see you guys in the end game stats. All right, so for the end game stats here for game number 1, I ended up doing 30.7k damage, which is the most on my team. Not the most in the game, but yeah, the most on my team. Definitely not bad. I could have maybe been in a couple more fights, especially like that endgame team fight there probably to have more damage, but it's completely okay. True damage at 2100, objective damage at 77.2k. That is a very substantial amount of objective damage. Healing done at 40k exactly. That's actually pretty impressive. On the dot 40k. Damage taken at 54.6, which is the most here by a good margin. And self-mitigated for another 70k, let's say, which is also the most here by... I took the most damage by far. Like, it's definitely solid. Gold earned at 18,000 gold. Ezreal did have a decent amount, but I have like just a high amount of kills plus like turret gold and everything, right? Like I just made sure to abuse the 6 void grubs, use NASUS' split pushing power as much as possible, try to like get people towards you. That type of stuff is what you want to look for. But those grubs on NASUS are absolutely incredible because you just like 3-shot turrets with your Q, especially if you're ulting as well. A fleet for 3,600 healing. The movement speed from this is really nice. The healing is like kind of nice, but the movement speed from this throughout allows you to not get kited as much. You can also potentially run phase rush. However, you always really want to go for approach velocity. That's like a big rune to want to have. Meaning that if you go phase rush, you're going to have none of these. And I do really like running Triumph on a champ like NASUS. I also like the haste from this. The ability haste is just really nice, and the cut down as well. I take cut down over taking something like coup de grace, and the reason I do this, if you're wondering, is because if they get hit by like a massive damage Q up front by the additional cut down damage, right, then they're gonna be instantly a lot more wary and defensive in fights. If that first Q does a bit less damage, we're talking like not too much, but if it like it not too noticeable, as of course cut down is an insane damage output, but if the first Q is like a little bit less imposing on you, you're gonna be like, okay, this is still doable. But if that first Q lands with cut down damage increase and everything, like you're gonna definitely have to respect that a bit more, and that's why I like it usually. Also, if you're like 1v4 or 1v3ing the enemy team, which as NASUS can easily be done within your ult, then the cut down ult damage can be very, very oppressive as well. Like it just adds up more, it lowers them, it like squishies them up, if that makes sense. That's why I like it more. But you can also go coup de grace. I wouldn't really recommend Last Stand because NASUS has so much healing that the low HP situation there is not going to be as prominent. But, you know, either coup de grace or cut down is the way you can go. And then magical footwear for the free boots, because you're just purely looking to rush Trinity Force with all the money you have. That's the first item you need / want to get. And then approach velocity. This combines beautifully with your wither and makes it so you can't really get kited. Like, getting kited is pretty much the most annoying thing or the biggest bane of NASUS' existence. And that's why you have fleet, approach velocity, ghost, and that's... I run everything to try not to get kited and to be able to make teamfights work very well with wither, approach velocity, all of it, right? That's what I'm looking for here. Build-wise, I mean, we're just looking at Trinity Force. We're looking at, like, Trinity Force and then Spirit Vicious Frozen Heart are pretty default items. the Frozen Heart isn't as good in the game. That can be the case where they don't have too much auto attack speed stuff, and something like just a Thornmill there would be better. Or if they have a lot of mobility, you can also go like Deadman's Plate. You can even go for the Sundered Sky if you want like a bit of an offensive option. There are some variations. You don't have to go for that every single time. But like the most staple ones are Frozen Heart and this one. Frozen Heart is just 20 ability. This is a lot. It's also very cheap, which is really, really nice going off of like a more expensive Trinity Force. This is also pretty cheap. Thornmill's pretty cheap. Like you have got those things going for you. Then for the stats for game number 2, this one was a bit more like early pressured by the Viego, a bit slower pace, but I was still able to, you know, win those fights, give my Akali a good amount of kills throughout. Still, she was doing well on damage here. Mine is a bit lower in this case, and that's completely fine. Sometimes your team does pick up more kills, and I was able to, or not able to get as much early on. I got more assists. My game was a bit slower. The pace was a bit slower, but I still made sure to get my stacks. And I was still able to like get that Trinity Force power spike with the ult and just instantly win all fights. Like it was just like instantly over for the enemy team at that point. And that's what we're getting to. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, a bit less damage here. It's okay. And if my team has more like the Akali or Ezreal, there's also a bit less damage to be done. True damage at 1100, objective damage at 44k, healing done at 29.5. Damage taken at 41.8, which is the most here, which means, I mean, I'm still creating the openings, another 32k here. So I took by far the most damage here for the team, which means just openings created, right? Allowed my Akali to do damage, allowed my Ezreal to do damage, and they got the last hits more than I did, at least to start out this one. However, I do still have the most gold at 11.7k anyway. Build-wise, the same as before. Basically, you're going to go Trinity Force, Spirit Visage, you need Magic Resist first. Otherwise, you're just going to go send the Frozen Heart. It's kind of what you're looking at, and you have options upon options at this point. Jaksho can be a good hybrid resistance item. Thornmill is good for heal cut. Reflect damage is also quite big on that one. So Thornmill does have a double purpose. If you have like that reflect damage going, that does add up in fights, which is quite nice. So that's items you're looking for. Force of Nature can be great into certain team comps, right? Like if they have a lot of DPS-based mage or just a lot of magic damage in general, then Force of Nature is going to be good. The movement speed from that is nice as well. You have things like Starax you could go for. You have Sundered Sky you could go for, like for additional damage output. Although I will say that I don't think it's too necessary. Trinity Force, and if you have enough stacks on your passive, like as long as you stack your thing correctly, like the scythe, like obviously you get what I'm saying. Enough stacks make sure that you don't have to build damage items. So you just build Trinity Force, hit the Sheen proc, and as long as you have enough stacks, the rest of your build can be full tank. And as a jungler, getting those stacks, if you have like decent pacing, and don't get invaded as much early, you can get 12 stacked per camp, and it's going to add up a lot. And especially as you saw in this game with the Viego ganking stuff, I was able to counter jungle him for some of those camps and get stacks there as well, and I was able to secure a pretty good situation for the team, still for myself at least, and eventually for the team. And yeah, that is it for this champion. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure the like button below helps me quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so yet, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye.